This macro trims 1 second off the head and tail of every clip in the timeline. Now watch what happens when I run it second time. Nothing. It doesn't trim twice. It doesn't wreck anything. It knows what it already did. And if something had gone wrong, there's an oops button that puts everything back. 2 ideas that came from a user, Geoff, who's been editing all his life. Let's see them. The problem is as old as macros. A loop working down the timeline doesn't know where it stopped. Relaunch it because it got interrupted or by mistake, and it redoes the work on clips it already did. A trim applied twice is damage, and undoing isn't trivial. Each action may be worth 1, 2, or 0 undo steps. How many Control plus Z do you need? Get the count wrong, and you undo yesterday's work too. Geoff's idea. Use the clip color as a reminder. The clip color action now has 2 modes. Set, the usual one, and get. It reads the color of the clip under the playhead into a variable. The color lives in the project. It's still there after the macro ends, even after DaVinci restarts. So the pattern is, read the color. If it's not teal, the clip still needs work, trim it, and mark it teal. If it's already teal, skip. One detail. The comparison uses the English API name, teal, orange, whatever language DaVinci is in. And it needs DaVinci Studio. It's the scripting API doing the reading. Geoff's second idea, the oops button. The macro's first action is a checkpoint. It duplicates a timeline under an automatic name and keeps working on the original. If the macro does damage, I launch the oops macro, a single action, restore, and the checkpoint takes the place of the current timeline under the original name. The wrecked version doesn't vanish. It stays there, renamed, so I can see what happened. This is the parachute I recommend as a habit. Any new macro you try on your own edit, put a checkpoint at the top. Before we launch, one detail that will save you an afternoon. On many non-US keyboards, Italian, German, French, some DaVinci keys simply don't work. Resolve binds them to the physical US key, which doesn't exist on your keyboard. The head trim uses one of those commands. That's why we ship a ready-made keyboard file. You'll find it in Magic Automa's Keyboards folder, imported in DaVinci's keyboard settings. Activate the Magic Automa preset, and the commands move to combinations that exist on every layout. Do it once, it holds forever. Now let's put it all together. Checkpoint. Then the loop. Read the color. If the clip needs work, select it, trim head and tail, mark it teal. Down arrow. Next clip. 8 clips, 1 launch, done. In a relaunch, watch, walks the timeline and touches nothing. Every clip says already done. This pattern works for any processing, grades, effects, selective renders. The trim is just the example. Once you're happy with the result, clean up. The delete operation removes the checkpoint copy. To recap, the clip color is the macros memory. Read, decide, mark. The checkpoint is the safety net. Create first, oops if needed, delete at the end. Both macros are in the description. It needs DaVinci Resolve Studio with scripting on Windows, Video 87. Thanks to Geoff for the ideas. And if this video helps, subscribe.